Example 5. Ask me how long. So I'm looking for time. Time is going to be measured in years. Will it take for my principal of $10,000 to grow to my future value, $25,000? If it is invested at 8%, that's my R, compounded quarterly, my M is 4. I simply take each one of these values, plug it into my formula. 25,000 equals 10,000 times 1 plus 0.04 divided by 4 raised to the 4t. I'm trying to solve for t. My t is in my exponent, so I need to get that base, whatever the exponent is raised, is being raised, get the base of that exponent all by itself. So I need to get rid of the 10,000. What's happening to the 10,000? It's being multiplied. So I'm going to divide both sides by 10,000. 25,000 divided by 10,000 gives me 2.5. I can go ahead and do 0.08 divided by 4. That's 0.02. Add that to 1 to simplify my problem. Now I'm to the point to where I've got to solve for this exponent right here. The exponent is a variable. So how do I solve? I take the log of both sides. Having an exponential function that has the variable as the exponent, logging is the inverse operation. Now, it doesn't matter what base you use. You can use base natural log, like we did a while ago when we had the E, or you can use common log. Either log, as long as you do the same log on both sides, it's not going to matter. So I will use, let's just use common log. So that means I'm going to do common log, that's a log base 10 of 2.5 is equal to common log of 1.02 raised to the 4t. Now here's where you have to use your log properties, because I have a log that has an exponent on it. We can use those log properties to bring that exponent down as a coefficient. So I have log 2.5, that becomes 4t times log of 1.02. Now I've got multiplication. How do I undo multiplication? You divide. So divide both sides by log 1.02. Those cancel out, and I'm left with 4t equals these two logs, 2.5 divided by log 1.02. I'm trying to get the t by itself, so I'm going to divide both sides by 4. So this is what I've got to type in my calculator. Log 2.5 divided by 4 times log of 1.02. And you go to your calculator. I've already got it typed in. Where did I get the log? Well, you can literally type in log, or you can go to the function button and just use that button right there. Either way, you type that in, log 2.5 divided by 4 times log, and this is how many quarters you need. So when you're doing time, you're not ever going to get to invest something at a part of time. So you're always going to round up, because it's going to take 11.56 quarters to make to get up to 25,000. They're not going to let you have 0.56 of a quarter, so you can't drop down to 11 because you won't have $25,000, so you'll have to go on up to 12. So what that means is, since you're going to be doing a little extra of a quarter, you'll have a little bit more than $25,000, but in order to get to the $25,000, you're going to have to do 12 quarters. So the time here ends up being 12 quarters. So if you want to know how many 12 quarters is, what do? You multiply 12 times 4, and that comes out to be 48 months. And 48 months, I believe, is 4 years. I believe I did that right. Okay. That's it. That was the only one we had to do on that one.